and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen, and I am here with day 7 for 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life and Scraptember with Laura Alberts and the Scrappy Sisters. And today I am working on birthday parties. I started yesterday with day 6, and I'm continuing with day 7 to do my nephew's birthday party. So this is day 7's sketch. Looks like it says SBC Scrapbook Challenges. So the prompt for today is multiple pictures. Well, the sketch alludes to that, making it a little bit easier. So in this sketch, there are 5 2.5 by 3 pictures, a strip and some journaling or word strips, a big title, some embellishments here, a little bit of this and that up there, and then it looks like there's some mixed media in the background. So I am kind of sticking to the same. So I am using this Happy Cake Day from Recollections Hot Buy. I bought this knowing that I was getting ready to do some scrapbooking for a lot of different birthdays. And so I was excited about all the really neat pages and bright colors in here. My nephew's birthday party, I started with the 5 main red, blue, green, yellow, and purple. And these pretty much coincide with that. They may not be the exact same shades, but they are pretty close and have cooperated and worked really well. So I already have put down my mixed media. So this is a paper from inside of that book, and you should be able to see my mixed media splatters all around. They are Distress Oxide Sprays by Ranger, Tim Holtz from Ranger. So I used the mustard seed, the fired brick, the twisted citron, the wilted violet, and my newest one is Mermaid Lagoon. So those are the colors that I sprayed. I did not spray, I just tapped them all around. And I was okay with big blobs here and there, so a lot of that'll get covered. I did put a strip of cardstock or cardboard down here to block this, and a little bit up here. There was not really any mixed media in those spaces. So instead of it being everywhere, I figured those spaces could be good to go. So the pictures, I am definitely doing multiple pictures, but instead of 5, I have 6. So for my nephew's birthday, we went to a place called Malibu Jacks, and they have bowling and putt-putt and golf, or race cars and little rides and stuff. So there were 6 kids, and they all played bowling, or played bowling, went bowling, did bowling, I don't know, bowled. They all bowled. So I have these 6 pictures. I have already matted them all on one of the 5 colors that I mentioned. And so I also went ahead and cut out my strip that goes between the pictures. So instead of 3 on the top and 2 on the bottom, I will have 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom, and my title will just have to maneuver a little bit. I do plan on pretty much sticking to the rest. So set these aside and work on the page. I need to make sure that I have at least 3 inches on the top, but really I would like to have 4 inches for my pictures. This has 2.5 by 3 as the picture size, and my pictures are actually, excuse me, 3 by 4, I believe, plus a little smidge of a mat. Yeah. So I need to make sure they're 4 inches tall. So I actually need to make sure I come down 5 inches to put this down. So I will put this here, and there will be a little bit of an overlap of the pictures on here. So these are the 3 for the top. So I'm going to go ahead and place them, and there's a smidge of space on this side. Trying to see who's who because I had them in an order for a reason. So this is my niece, my nephew, my daughter, my son, and then my niece's best friend and my daughter's boyfriend. So I put, not for any reason in particular, but I put my niece and nephew on the outsides and their my niece's best friend in the middle. And then on the bottom will be my daughter and my son and my daughter's boyfriend, who is practically family, in the middle. So the guests that are, are in the middle. Just because well, first of all, my nephew and niece both love my niece's best friend, and my daughter and my son both adore her boyfriend. Well, you would hope she'd adore him, right? Okay, so there's those 3. Now the ones on the bottom, since I only had 5 colors, I did these both in purple, and I want my son on this side. Don't ask me. Oh, look, I put my daughter in the middle, not my, nah. Oh, well, I did not do that the way I thought I had. Not that you can really tell. The pictures are kind of dark, so I wanted to make sure I matted them all very, in as bright a color as I could, but obviously I wanted to stick to the theme that I have pulled with the colors throughout. So my daughter's picture was the darkest. That's why I did it different. Yep. See, I thought I had it all worked out, guys. Thought I had it all worked out. Her picture is the darkest because, well, I don't know. I think it's probably because I printed it myself and I didn't get it printed elsewhere. So maybe that's why. That's probably why, since the rest of them are about the same. So hers is on a yellow background and not the purple like my son and my daughter's boyfriend. Okay, now I'm gonna get like a little trash bag that hangs off of my thing, like a trowel or a trough or something that I can just scoop everything into it. Okay, so I think so far we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I got the strip in the middle, the pictures on the top and bottom, pretty evenly spaced. And I'm an eyeballer. I am not a measurer, although I kind of measured. Didn't you see that? Okay, so there's that. Now for some ephemeral. I have this Recollections die cut set. And a lot of times I have pictures here, so I flip this over all the time. This actually is by Recollections, who made this paper. And a lot of the stuff in here matches these colors and even the theme. There's some rainbow paper in this book and stuff, so yay. So I pulled these out to look at. So I'm thinking I've got to mat this on something because that totally disappears into that. That I want to use. Oh, I was going to put this down here, but look, that does not fit. So then I can go with this yay. And I have some, that's not all. I've got other little bits, thises and that's. I have these 2 bowling things. So I really do want to use these even though they're huge. I still want to use these. So these are going to go down here somehow. These I can put aside. I do have one more bowling page. I took a group picture of all 6 of the kids, and so I'm going to do that. So I may use some of these. I will use those, and then some of whatever I don't use of these on that. And then I have these different things. So like I said, that's way too big. I guess I could have tucked it somewhere, but the journal, and then you lose the journaling bit, so we don't want that. Okay. So this says happy day. This says remember, and I may actually still tuck this somewhere. Remember the gutter ball you got. That's what it would say if this was for me, guys. Because no, I cannot. Even when my son was younger and we would use the gutter ball things, yeah, I still. So I'm going to put this here or somewhere. It says here because this is my nephew. And I'm going to use these tickets. It says party pass and every day is amazing. So I think I might tuck these here. Here comes my son. Yep, I knew it. Yep, I think I'll tuck these right here and then move this over. Hey, at least he came in quietly and waited, right? Kudos to my son. The other day I was recording and he walked right, I was getting ready to start recording, and I even went out there and said, I'm getting ready to record. And then I came in here and then I ended up doing something and he busted in here and I was like, good thing that I didn't start recording. Oh, look. That could go right there. Yay, best day ever. And it fits perfectly right there. And then instead of putting a title down here, I can just put these big old fat, look how fat those are. But that's okay. I'm excited to use them. I don't know how old they are. I'm sure they're old. Did you hear that big thump? I mean, they're really cool. But, I mean, I don't bowl very often. And there's a reason for that. Like I said, with the gutter balls up, I still struggle. So I think these stand out enough to where I don't need to do this. So I'm going to put these down. And I can totally put them over here on top of the picture a little bit. Now these puppies are not going to come back up if I mess up. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see, when you hold a bowling ball, it's thumbs up. So we'll do it this way, kind of to the side. And then we'll put the other ones around it. Oh, that was close, girl. And oh, no. Okay, that was a close call, guys. Look, I'm going to put this in my I'm going to use it all up bucket. And you all will see that if you watch my videos at the end of the month. Okay, yay. So, my bowling ball and pins are not as pretty as those little flowers, but there's that. And I am going to use that yay best day ever right there because that is perfect. I'm so glad I saw that. Now I don't have to worry about finding anything to mat it with. And actually, that's what my son says all the time. Not as much now. When he was younger, he used to say, actually, anytime you thought you knew something, that he knew better. And I don't care how young he was. He always said that. I mean, 3 years old, he would try and tell you something different. He hasn't changed. He's 12. He still wants to make sure that you know that he is a very smart kid. And it's true. He is. Okay, this is my foam roll. And I just use this for pretty much any foam business that I've got because it is fantastic. And I haven't had any issues. I've been buying it from the dollar store for almost a year. And I have definitely flipped through pages and books and stuff. And my stuff is still sticking. Now, have I used it for 50 years like some of these other things? Definitely not. It hasn't been around that long. But I am really happy with how adhesive it is. How sticky it is. I mean, that's a good thing, right? You want your adhesive to be adhesive-y. And so I just love that it's inexpensive and you get 3 rolls, these 2 thicknesses and 1 in between for $1. And, you know, I just think it's fantastic. Okay, now do I want anything else to tuck in behind my hooray? Yes, I mean, yay, best day ever. I don't think so. I think that this is good enough, and I do think I want it I was gonna say right here. Yeah, I do. I want it right there. And it still leaves this open, and that's okay. And I can tuck this hooray for some other day. Lord help me. Okay, so now I am going to, since I popped that up on foam, I'm not gonna I almost said fop this up on foam, because that kind of thing happens all the time. I say things and flip them around. It's like I'm speaking pig Latin, and I'm not trying to. So I'm going to tuck these like this, because this is purple and yellow, and you see how cool I am? Look at that, guys. Okay, and then this, whoop, I have thinner double-sided tape for. Yay. Oh, I love how this is coming together. Like, I plan these things beforehand, because I've said it before. If you've watched my videos, I can be super slow and pokey. I'm turning this so I can get this right. And I don't want to be super slow and pokey. And so I try, and also don't think you all will continue to watch if I am here. I did it again. I said here when I picked that thing up. Y'all are going to quit watching just because I've lost my marbles. Anyway, I don't feel like you all will stay and watch my videos if I continue to take like 2 hours. I'm going to leave a little of that blue showing as well. I don't know. This is like a pointer, like it's pointing at him, and I just did that on purpose. But if I put it here, doesn't that look silly? Yes, I think that looks silly. Yep, we're going to tuck it. Maybe I'll tuck it here. Oh, I have to admit to you all, like, I am that childish one who giggles when my boss says the word duty. So I apologize for my immaturity, but I can't help it. It's what makes me happy. Okay, so there is all of that. So now I'm going to add these little polka dotties, which I would assume could be sequins, which I totally have, but I really want to use some more of my Park Lane. I have every color that I need. Oh look, I pulled this out and I only have one of them, but that's okay. I have the purple, so I'm going to put the purple down here. One purple, and I'm using yellow down here, so I'm going to use purple twice and yellow like that. And then I'm going to take the little bitty ones. These are the ones that I was looking for the other day, you all. Well, I say that like I'm assuming you all have been watching. So I was looking for my little bitties and I couldn't find them. This little bitty here and this little bitty here. Okay. And then I'm going to use some, let's see, I've got red, green, and blue up here. So I'll do red. Oh, it's stuck to my fingernail. Green. This is the order that they are. Here, and blue. And this blue is not the same color. It's a light blue, but I don't care. I think it's lovely. And then they have a random one up there. And I think I'll put purple. And oh, let's see. See, I have the most purple. And purple has been the predominant color throughout. Plus it's the darkest, so it looks more like a bowling ball. Okay. So now I'm going to set these aside instead of putting them back in their package because it's noisy. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Muji pen. And I think these are like knockoff Mujis. I thought I was ordering Muji pens, but they might be Muji-ish. But I like them. And I'm going to use black. I was going to use purple, but you know what? I'm going to try the purple out and see. I better not put that over there. I'm going to knock everything down. So here's how I'm going to do that without making a mess. can see that just fine. Okay, so since purple is the color, okay. Noah, you all really want to sit here and watch me do this? Okay, I'm going to write more later. Y'all don't need to sit there while I write all of that out. I'm going to just journal about the bowling and how much fun we had, and probably mention the putt-putt golf and the games and the rides, because that way I don't have to do journaling on all the other pages. So now I've already got all of that fun stuff on here, and I'm going to pull out my Tim Holtz and see if I can find a couple of little word phrases to put on here. In the, I think the white with the shiny gold would be good. I'm going to, because it does say on here to do journaling and word strips, and this is the perfect place to do it because I love how that's why I picked this paper. A, it's already on another page, and two, it's pretty much like already journal lines and everything. So I'm just gonna put these little stickers down, and I will go back and pull them up and put some adhesive on them, because sometimes they stick and sometimes they don't, and if I pick them up and move them at all, then you know. So I picked Make-A-Wish original because my nephew is definitely an original. And let's see. I love these Tim Holtz. Let's see. This one is the metallic sticker book, the Ideology. And the only downside is I have to hold it just so, because you can't see because of the way my light shines. So I think I'm gonna pick one more, and it is, nope, I already put Make-A-Wish on here. This one, my favorite part, because they had such a good time. I think I'll put it right here in the middle. Okay, fantastic. All right, so there is the sketch, and here is my version, and that is it. So I hope you all have a great day. Today is Monday, the 7th of September, and so this is my 30 days of sketch 7th day with using multiple pictures. So thank you all so much. I hope you all will come back for tomorrow's sketch. And then, of course, every night I post my daily layout share, as well as sometimes I'll do some process videos and flip throughs. So I hope to see you all again soon. Have a great day, and I hope you get a chance to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.